Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hope elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shai. So I gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether they can accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hope for the elect. And shalom to the outlaws who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from GMS Orlando Camp coming at you another lesson in true facts, faith, and edification, another daily edification. Lord willing, this be edifying. And I titled this lesson, The Mirth of the Earth is Fading Away. So just a few words on these. The world is just, yesterday was this July the 4th, which Jake was in captivity. When on July the 4th of 1776, Jake was in captivity, but you got Jake celebrating like it was Juneteenth, man. So I just was thinking about how the mirth of the earth is fading away. Like we always say, when we got that teaching and Jake walking by, like the world look at us like we fools in these dresses. Hey, but to the brothers that teaching the truth, to the Akwaf that's following, hey, to the rest of the world, they look to us like fools, but to them, we look like fools when we got that teaching. So to understand that everybody is in a joyful time, everybody's enjoying life. Like now we finna get back to the normal. COVID is over with, right? Everybody going back to where they was at before COVID. Hey, we understand the people that's living in mirth now, that's in joyful time, they're gonna be mourning later, man, because they don't understand what's really going on. They don't understand that they are in captivity. They think they're free, even though this devil has given you liberty. Just like Yahweh Shema Shah say in 2nd Ezra 9, right? He gave us liberty, man. He gave us grace to return. So the ones that don't know, their lot is to just enjoy life, chase the bag, get a nice house, and secure their family with money and this financially being stable. When we see on this side, like we mourning, we want to get out of here. We tired of working for this devil, going to these plantations, working for these devils for pennies on the dollar. We tired, but the rest of the world looks at it as we good, we free, we getting these perks. Like the commercial said, the Juneteenth commercial, like these devils said, Jake talking about they did it. We finally accomplished what our Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X's and Marcus Garvey's and Huey P. Newtons and all these guys was trying to get to. We finally made it. You ain't did nothing, man. These devils is still giving you liberty under their authority, man. We ain't free. We ain't happy because we have no sovereignty. Because it's not, as we always say, this is not a monetary issue, man. We don't have a monetary issue, though Jake think it is. Jake think they have a monetary issue, but you got a few Jakes that get money, and you can't feed the whole nation. Most Jakes don't care about the whole nation. Okay, they got a few homeboys. They make it to Hollywood. Well, I'm gonna take my homeboys with me. That's not feeding the nation. We don't have a monetary problem. We have a sovereignty problem. All the Jakes that made to Hollywood, the Snoops and the P Diddy's and the Jay Z's, they take a few of their friends with them. But what about the nation, man? So Jake running around here barbecuing ribs, celebrating like they free, man. We ain't free. And the Lord say, since you in that joyful state, your end shall be that you shall perish. You're gonna be mourning and crying, as the scriptures say. So Jake running around here thinking everything is all peaches and cream, man. Even for these devils, man. These devils ain't happy. Money doesn't make you happy, man. It's righteousness, peace, sovereignty is what was make you happy. These devils is not even happy. The ones that got the bag, man, they ain't happy because they wanna have everybody with an all, man. They want everybody to have this all. When you go in Exodus and Deuteronomy, the all AUL, the all which um a master always stamps his servant in the ear with an all, man, saying that he's his property, man. So that show you these devils ain't happy, man. They want everybody to take the charagma, man. They said what the world is just we just cattle. We just useless eaters. We just cattle. So everybody need to be with an all. Everybody need to have an all, man. So they ain't even happy, man. So while Jake running around here thinking they free, enjoying life, the Lord got something really grievous for you, man. It's just a matter of time before you see it face right in your face, man. This is Let's start with this. I was reading this the other day when I was doing a lesson. Isaiah 32 in verse 13. It reads, what's going on with that phone? Like a funny. It's Isaiah 32 and 13. It say, upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars. Yeah, upon the houses of joy in the joyous city. Where is this? Everywhere where Jake celebrating. Babylon the Great first and foremost, but everywhere around the world, man. Jake is celebrating. Everybody's in a happy state, man. And you got these false pastors and preachers pushing this to you, man, to enjoy life, right? Do what you want to do, man. It said, upon the land of my people. So this is everywhere where Jake is scattered at. This is the state that they're in. It said, upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. Where's the joyous city? First and foremost, Babylon the Great, man. Right? The land of the free and the home of the brave, man. This is Job chapter 10 and 21. It reads, before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and a shadow of death, which is well Babylon the Great, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness. So here in Babylon the Great, there's no order, according to the words of the Lord, man. These devils, when you read Isaiah 24, they set their own standard. This is their way of life. So you can do whatever you want to do, long as it's in the law of these devil system, man. So that leads you to just do whatever you want to do. You don't have to conduct yourself with integrity, with a standard, with an order. You can just do whatever you want to do. It say what? Without it say in the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness, man. These devils is trying to destroy these jakes, man. They want you to go off. They need you to go off, man. They need Jake to go off and stay following whatever, man. Stay keeping these wicked customs of these Babylonians. They need you to stay going off. They need you to teach your kids how to grow up and go off the same way our parents taught them, man. Coming from their parents, from our parents, taught them from coming from the plantation. Hey, if you just stay in line with this devil, he gonna do good to you, man. He gonna be right. He gonna do right by you, man. All we need you to do is just stay in order, man. And that's what these devils want. They want you to stay in order until you be destroyed, man. Cause there is no order here when it comes to Yahweh Shema Shah. There is no standard, man. There is no integrity. There is no standard. And as we always go into, man, the world is full of masculine women and effeminate men, man. Totally upside down. This is Isaiah. But what's coming? Hey, emptiness, man. The Lord is finna destroy this place. Since everybody wanna be in a joyful state, nobody wanna mourn because we ain't on top, man. We on the bottom. The Lord said we supposed to be on top. Shalom, shalom, everybody on the comment board. Y'all about Shema Bashab, rock a thumb. The wife for tuning in. Hey, shalom, Sagwan, shalom. Y'all about Shema Bashab, rock a thumb. Everybody's supposed to be. We all supposed to be in a mournful state, man. We ain't on top. We on the bottom, and we trying to wake up as many as possible through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Bashab. We just messengers. Cause we trying to get out of here. But Jake don't want to leave here, man. Like the brother Kemp always say, the world is our prison, but Babylon the Great is maximum security. And Jake just want more perks. And they just want more perks and locked up, man. Jake just want to get more commissary money. They just want more phone calls. They good with that, man. They don't want to be responsible. They don't want to be out where they got to pay bills, where they got to control and conduct their life in an order. They just want to stay locked up and get perks, man. Jake feel like because he get a new whip, he got a decent job, nice rib, nice crib. Everything is good, man, and it's going to get better. And that's the mind of Jake, man. Well, the hopeful elect want to get out of here, man. We supposed to be mourning. And Jake asking the Lord, why should we do these things when we could just be happy? This is not happiness, man. It's misery. This is Isaiah 24:1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down. This is what's going to happen, man. So all these Jakes that's living in what it said now, 2 Corinthians 10:4, it say breaking down strongholds and imaginations of the world. We living in a damn imagination, man. This is not real. It's an imaginary world, man. And these devils got you stuck on TikTok and social medias to keep you bugged out, man, docile, not knowing what's really going on, which is the fall, the dollar crashing, the economy collapsing. This place, the infrastructure of Babylon the Great and around the world is deteriorating, man. But Jake don't know it because you got bread and circuses, man. It say, behold, the Lord Yahweh will make up the earth empty and maketh it waste and turneth it upside down. This is a future prophecy, man. And he showed us. We were talking about this at the camp. Hey, 1 minute in January, they killed this guy, Soleimani, this Iranian general. Then February, then March, bam, COVID. Like everything was all good. December, January, February, then COVID hit, man. Now we back. They talking about, oh, we done got through it. We finna go back to the normal. And many brothers talk like we thought that was gonna be the famine of the word, man. But that was the Lord showing us, hey, don't get comfortable. Stay on your toes. We thought the family of the word finna hit. Didn't lie nothing. Now they saying we damn near back to normal now, man. Well, that's the Lord saying, don't get comfortable here, man. Because at a moment of time, everything gonna go sour, man. It's gonna look like it's good. Hey, it's the bittersweet, man. Oh, this chick Fantasia say, hey, the bittersweet, man. As the scriptures say, that's why we dealing with lamentation, mournings, and woes, man. Because though it seemed good to these 2/3, it's not good to the hopeful elect, man. Because we know at any moment it can go down, man. It say, behold, the Lord Yahweh will make up the earth empty and maketh it waste. How is this going to happen? If everybody full of joyful times right now, how is the Lord going to make the earth empty and waste? And we know he's not a man that he should lie. It say, and turneth it upside down and scattered abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priests. Hey, cause these TD snakes and theft flow dollars, all they doing, their job is to lie to you, man. And I was telling the brothers last night, this devil, TD Jakes, and what's this guy? Tyler Perry just bought like 193 acres in Atlanta, man. What they finna do with that? Push nothing but Babylonian doctrine, man. They finna push Solomon and Gomorrah doctrine, man. I think they said TD Jakes gave this guy like 50 million or so. So he gave him so many millions or something like that. And they just bought like 193 acres of land in Atlanta to do what? To push these Solomon and Gomorrah movies, man. Everything we see on TV now is full of nothing but Transformers, man. It say verse 2, and it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the server, so with his master. Why? Because Isaiah 30 and 20 said they trust in oppression. Everybody trusts in this devil, man, like he's the answer. But he set himself up as God. He's sitting the seat of God, right? It say as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. The land it shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord Yahweh have spoken this word. So we know it's going to happen. When? It's not for us to know when, man. Our job is just teach the gospel, man, and stay watching. We ain't want about when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. So just be prepared, man. The Lord say, prepare for the battle. This is verse 4. It say, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. When? How? We don't know. We just know it's going to happen. It say the haughty people of the earth do languish. Everybody is in a proud state, man. Why? Because Esau Edom. There is no order, man. There's no laws. There's no order, man. They just threw out the Lord, the ways of the Lord. It say verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, which is who? The Job 9:24s. Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. So everybody gonna be destroyed, man, by either famine or pestilence, or you gonna catch a missile. And they saying few men left. What men is gonna be left? It's gonna be the remnant, man, of Israel. Verse 7 say the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry heart do sigh. Hey, because in that time, like I said in Isaiah 65, hey, my servants shall eat, my servants shall rejoice, but they shall be hungry, they shall be thirsty, they shall be in bitterness, man. It said, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry heart do sigh. The mirth of tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Ain't gonna be no more happiness. Ain't gonna be no more dancing and playing and enjoying yourself. It say verse 9, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Everything, man, the philosophers of this world, everything that you know, that you believe in, outside of Yahweh Shema Shah, is going to be destroyed, man. It's going to come to naught. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up. And that's why it's talking about Babylon the Great first, man. The city of confusion, which is Babylon the Great, is broken down. Every house is shut up. This is a future prophecy letting you know that these things that you doing, that you enjoying, you relaxed in, it's going to come to nothing, man. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. You're gonna be looking for the truth, and it ain't gonna be here. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. This is the Lord telling you, why live like this now when it's gonna be taken away? Hey, everybody was enjoying life, man. When the COVID hit and the earth stopped for 3 months, wasn't no movement on the earth, man. For 3 months. Jake was bugging out, losing their minds. Came up with these TikTok videos in the crib, doing these. Then you had these celebrities doing their little thing. They passing. They saying what they were saying, and they was passing the mic to the next celebrity. Hey, this chick Cardi B said she want to go out. She tired of sitting in. She want to put on the outfit and go out. Well, guess what, man? When this hit, when this really hit, and the world gonna be shut down, you 2/3. Hey, it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna be bad, and that's not even talking about what's going to hit, which is famine and pestilence, and it's gonna be war. It's gonna be civil wars out here, man. Class wars, riots. I was watching this movie, what it's called, a Tomorrow War. It's a good movie, man, on Amazon Prime. Good movie, man. Showing how they got to fight a futures war, and they fighting against the aliens, and they trying to take the aliens because on the Sabbath, the aliens got a Sabbath day, and they don't do nothing on the Sabbath day. These monsters. So they showing you how they know man, it's a future war, man, and they fight against aliens, and they only hit them on the Sabbath day because they don't do nothing on the Sabbath day. These devils know, man, it's a war coming, and they were showing when they came back out the future, they were showing how in Russia, how it was number riots all around the world, man. Well, these riots is coming, they're gonna be everywhere, man. The Lord is telling you the earth is finna be destroyed, man. And before it be destroyed, it's going everything under the sun is gonna happen, man. It says it shall be a day that has never been before, man. While you Jason enjoying life, partying and playing, the Lord is preparing judgment, man. It say there is a crime for wine in the streets, which is the truth, which is gonna be gone. That's the Amos 8 and 11. All joy, all not some, not half. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction, man. North America, Babylon the Great will fall, man. Verse 13 say, when thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. You know what happened when the vintage is done from gleaning the grapes, man? That means there's no grapes left, man. It's nothing. This tree, it's dry. Winter coming in. Everything is dead, man. Everything is dead, man. That's how the Lord is saying right here in Isaiah 24, how Babylon the Great is going to be, man. So while Jake is and Jake is hard headed, man. You can't stop these niggas from celebrating the 4th of July, man. You can't get them from it. No matter what you say to them, they don't want to hear it, man. Well, the Lord say you're going to be destroyed by that, man. You say everything that I forgot what verse it is, but everything that you consider is what is it? Is glorious. Everything that you consider as joy is glorious. It's a mirth time. The Lord's going to make that that's going to be your destruction, man. This is Job chapter 7 and 13. It reads, when I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint. And this is Jake, man. As long as they got a decent house, they got the flat screens, they eating steaks and shrimp every night. Everything is just good. They got the nice whip, they got the nice woman, right? They just living good, a decent job. Bank account is decent. This Jake, man. It say, when I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint. Then thou scarest me with dreams and terrify me through visions. Why? Because the Lord don't want you to be comfortable, man. See, then the Lord said, the minute you get comfortable here, that's when the Lord gonna shake you up. And as for the hopeful elect, we see the things that 2/3 don't see, man. They comfortable. Because if everybody knew that the Lord was finna bring vengeance and judgment, they wouldn't be comfortable, man. Everybody be on Damn, when it's gonna happen? How long? How much time we got? How do we know? Well, we watching the signs, man. We don't know. That's that's how that's how cold the Lord is, man. We don't know, and that's the problem, man. That's what keep you on point, not knowing. But we just watch the signs. Jake get comfortable, and they good, man. You can't tell them nothing. They say, when I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint, then thou scarest me with dreams. So soon you get in that comfortable spot, and this is to the hopeful elect, because the Lord don't care about the heathens. He don't care about 2/3 of Israel. So it say, then thou scares me with dreams. The moment you get comfortable, you good here. Hey, you have to keep the hopeful elect on point, man. It say, then thou scares me with dreams and terrify me through visions, so that my soul chooses strangling and death rather than my life. So you see, Jake, it say, and terrify me through visions. Man, you see Jake getting killed. You get comfortable. You watching certain news clips. You like, man, the Lord cold, man. Like I put in the chat earlier last week. This guy was making a big soup for a wedding, man. Then they say he fell off in the soup and died, man. So while you sitting back chilling, like, damn, the Lord killed this guy. It looked like he could have been a heathen. He could have been a Jake. I don't know. The Lord killed this guy in his own suit that he was making for a wedding. Hey, that's hey. It say then that scared me with dreams and terrified me through visions, man. We see a lot of things. Jake getting killed, man, in numbers. Like, man, you see that? Hey, you already know they wasn't terrified of the Lord, man. They ain't had no fear of Yahweh Shema Shah. They living, they doing it. And so when you see these things happen, man, that's the Lord terrifying you through visions, man. You see these guys losing their life. You see these chicks dying grievous deaths. Like the chick couple was a couple years ago. The chick that dropped her phone was in Chicago in front of the train track. She got down there to get it and then got mangled. That was a terrible vision to see, man. That's how the Lord worked, man. He trying to keep the hopeful leg on point. Like, man, at any moment you can lose your life, man. At any moment, man. This is and this Jake though, this Jake all day. This Malachi 3:13. It reads, "Your words have been stout against me, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Ye have said, it is vain to serve God." This is what 2/3 of Israel say. It say, ye have said it is vain to serve God. And what profit is it? And what profit is it that we have kept his ordinances and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord Yahweh of hosts? Why should we walk mournfully, man? Because we know this ain't our kingdom. At any moment, we could be destroyed, man. Listen, when you read these scriptures and you read about these prophets, everybody was in mourning, man. Nobody was happy. Why? Because they was in captivity, man. Captivity after captivity after captivity, man. We've been stripped of our beauty, man. Lamentation 2:1. The Lord took our beauty away. Therefore, we are ugly, man. We're on the bottom and we ugly, man. We don't have no beauty. We're on the bottom. It say again, Malachi 3:13, because this is Jake, man. Your words have been stout against me, said the Lord Yahweh. Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Ye have said, it is vain to serve God. And what profit is it that we have walked mournfully, that we have kept his ordinance, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord Yahweh hosts? Why should we walk mournfully? For what? We getting his money. And here in Babylon the Great is a better bag than how he was in the ancient time, man. So Jay, like, why should we do these things when we can get the bag and just like we can make our life happy? It say, and now we call the proud happy. Yeah, they that work wickedness are set up. So the Lord gave that's your lot, man. It say they that work wickedness are set up. Yeah, they that tempt God are even delivered, man. Hey, James 1:13. The Lord said he let you, he said, He do not tempt men with wickedness. He said, when you are tempted of your own heart's lust. So let's read this again. Malachi 3 and 14. Ye have said it is vain to serve God. And what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord Yahweh of hosts? And that's the point, man. This buzzword mournfully, man. Jake don't want to be like this. Why? Because it seems not to be good. But the hopeful elect know, why should you live happy, man? We on the bottom. We getting the Lord. Ezekiel 4 and 13 said we should eat our food, defile among the Gentiles. Right? Mark 16:18 say if we drink anything, we should not be hurt. We could have been dead by all the food. Everything that we eat and drink is contaminated, man. It's poison. And who been keeping us this far? It's been Yahweh Shema Shah. So why the hell should we be walking around in a joyful state, man? When we know we could have been dead from eating chicken or beef or lamb or drinking what we so-called think pH alkaline water. We could have been dead, man. From thinking we eating righteous like lawful food, which it says chicken, they say it's beef. We don't know what the hell it is, man. All we know what the labels say, man. We don't own no companies. We can't go and do no research. All we know is the Lord say, what a righteous man do, he make his enemy be at peace with him, man. And he is the way, man. Jeremiah 15 and 11, right? Proverbs 16 and 7. All we know is what the Lord say. So we know, like I said, Proverbs 1, Psalm 124 and 1, if it had not been for Yahweh Shema Shah, we would have been dead, man. So why would we be walking around in a joyful state, man, when we know we could be dead, man, or still in the world bugged out and not have this truth, man? Why would you walk around in a joyful state? I'm listening now. Jake out the door and just laughing, enjoying life, man. Everything is just peaches and cream, man. It say again, Malachi 3 and 14, Salakia, ye have said it is vain to serve God, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance? Like, why should we follow the laws of the Lord? For what? We're in a land of no order. We can do whatever we want to do. That's Jake. It say, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord Yahweh of hosts. And now we call the proud happy. Yeah, they that work wickedness are set up. Yeah, they that tempt God are even delivered. So the Lord gave you over. Matter of fact, let me read that. The Lord gave you over to these things, man. Why? Because that's your lot. And that's a scary thing, man. To be in a lot like that, man. Knowing this truth, knowing that, hey, the Lord had to choose you, man. So when a person just doing whatever they doing, they ain't thinking about it. None of these Jakes, mine is on Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Their mind is on getting bag, getting box, smoking marijuana, man. That's it. It say James 1 in verse 13, it reads, let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then, when lust have conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death, man. So you can't say it's the Lord. That's the Lord put us through trials and tribulations, man, to build your faith up on a level every day, to level you up. He don't tempt you with smoking weed. You going back you thinking about smoking weed, or you thinking about going back to eat a pork chop sandwich, man, or a real sandwich. No, man. The Lord put us through trials and tribulations when you come into the truth. So if you drawn away, that's the Lord saying, yeah, you ain't one of them, man. Your chances is slim, man. But we see now, hey, our chances are great, man. If you just endure, all you gotta do is fight, man. Those that mind who's always on your how about Shema Shah, you got a great chance of making it, man. Cause these Jakes, I said all the time, when I go into a Walmart, I just look around. Ain't nobody here thinking about the Lord, man. Ain't nobody here thinking about, man, World War III coming. Ain't nobody thinking about, man, let me go in here and get my stuff because I can go down here on this aisle right here. It might not be something I wouldn't even finna get. But I might say, let me just walk down this aisle and see and lose my life on the aisle, man. Because these demons going to the store with these guns, man. You just don't know. So let me go in here and grab one from the grab because Yahweh Shema Shah, hey, what it say? Allah Shadja, what is that? Psalm 46. He's terrible and great. He's terrible at the same time and great. So you just don't know, man. You think you finna go out here confident, just do what you do. You just driving and all of a sudden, bam, you're in an accident and your head through the roof, man, or out the windshield. You just don't know. Jake don't have no fear, man. They just move, man. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2. It says, it is better to go to the house of mourning. It is better to go to the house of mourning. Hey, all our forefathers was mourning, man. They was mourning. Go read them, man. Go read all the chapters, man. They was in mourning, man. Why? Because we was on the bottom, man. Ashes, sackcloth, mourning, man. Why? Because we sinned against the Lord, man. Jake run around here just enjoying life like I'm talking about at the 10th power, man. They just chilling, man. With no cares in the world, man. Hey, when we look, that's why he said what was it, Ecclesiastes 8, when you see the wicked just do whatever and they ain't been judged for it. Hey, don't rejoice. Hey, don't get mad. It's okay. They time coming, man. It said it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men. You see, Jake love the barbecue, man. And of course, brothers, if brothers can get together, of course, if brothers can get together at a brother house, of course, the brother gonna pull out the grill and. But this ain't no this Jake. Oh yeah, hey, we gonna get the bills. We finna every weekend. Jake trying to barbecue. That was in the world, man. Jake want to barbecue and smoke weed, man, and just play loud music, man. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lead to hard. Who is the living right here is talking about? It's talking about the hopeful elect, man, that know that hey, at any moment you could be judged for anything, man. Because we all came back. We all came back over and over and over, man. Verse 3 says, sorrow is better than laughter. But you can't get this through Jake head, man. They ain't gonna listen to you. What you mean sorrow is better than laughter? I want to enjoy. Sorrow is better than laughter. For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. It said the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth, man. Because Jake just want to party and play. Like it said it was that Exodus 32, man. Jake just rose up. Hey, it said they rose up to play, man. This is let me read that real quick. This is Exodus 32 in verse this is about Moses, right? So it's a Exodus 32 and 1. And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, up, make us gods with an S, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. Right? Verse 6 to read the point. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings to these damn statues. And the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play, man. And that's all Jake like doing, man. They like to eat and drink and play, man. That's it. But they're gonna be doing this until destruction come. Cause Yahweh shall say he coming like a thief in the night, man. And when you ain't watching, that's what happened. You just lose your life, man. Instantly. You just lose your life, man. Then Jake always wanna these niggas out the door. Just man, there's Jake enjoying himself, man. You just lose your life instantly. Then Jake always want to get to the last minute and say, God, forgive me. Yeah, when you about to tap out, man. Nah, the Lord ain't dealing with that, man. Hey, let me get my spirit back, man. Hey, like Yahushua said in John 15 and 22, man, if he had not come, they had not sinned. But now you have no cloak for your sins, man. This is Isaiah 9. Jake, man. Jake, Jake love to just smoke weed, drink, and just play, man. Cause it's a game, man. Why? Because we're in a land of no order, man. That's why. There's no order here, man. There's no standard. There's no integrity of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. This is Isaiah 9 and 2. The people that walk in darkness have seen a great light. Who is this that walked in darkness? It's talking about Israel. It's talking about the hopeful elect of Israel, the valley of dry bones. The people that walk in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them have the light shine, which is the hopeful elect. Verse 3 is the point. Thou hast multiplied the nation and not increased the joy. See, two-thirds is living magnificent, man. They in joyful times. But it say thou has multiplied the nation and not increased the joy. 1/3 is not gonna be joy, man. For what? We're on the bottom. We got ashes on our head, man. We in sackcloth, man. Our beauty has been turned to ugliness, man. Which the Lord is restoring it little by little, but we still on the bottom, man. It said was that Job 25 and 6, man. He say, hold on, let me read this. This is Job 25 and 6. It reads, how much less man that is a worm, and the son of man, which is a worm. We worms in the earth, man. Nothing, man. We on the bottom. We something, but we nothing, man. On the bottom, man. It's back in Isaiah 9, 2 again. It say, the people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of shadow of death, upon them have the light shine, which is the hopeful elect. Thou hast multiplied the nation and not increased the joy. The joy, it say, they joy before thee according to the joy in the harvest. So again, thou hast multiplied the nation and not increased the joy. They joy, who the hopeful elect, they joy before thee according to the joy in the harvest, man. What Yahweh Shah said, the harvest is plenteous, but the labors are few. So we're rejoicing in brothers that's coming in, waking up, learning, feeding the sheep, man. Because the more come in, the elect got to get sealed, man. So when the elect when will the elect rejoice? When everything is done, man, and you have been made it to the end, man. We don't know how long this finna drag out. All we know is we enjoying in the world. We rejoicing because the Lord gave us the calling. We can hear it. You can hear. Can you see? And you watching and listening and learning, man. This is joy that we got. Not what the world teach, man. So it say they joy before thee according to the joy in harvest. So we're rejoicing that the Lord is, hey, gave us the calling and we can hear. And all we doing is trying to learn and follow and trying to feed the sheep so we can get the hell out of here, man. It say they joy before thee according to the joy in harvest, and as men rejoice when they divide the spoil. So we're rejoicing that the Lord is really doing this, man. He's really moving, man. Things are speeding up. These devils, Russia, they ready to move, man. China, the Iran ready, hey, they ready to move, man. You think they finna let that wipe away when you killed this guy in 2020, this general in January, and then y'all killed this other guy, his other man, which was probably the smartest ones, the tactical ones that know how to tactical move the armies around. So these devils, these Babylonians, then killed this Iranian general, then they killed the other guy because those probably were the smartest one. Hey, because when you do military, it's about tactics, man. How you maneuver. So they killed the two smartest one. You think they sitting back letting that just ride, man? Ammon and Moab, they celebrate every year when you drop them Hiroshima, fat man and little boy. You think they finna let that, man? These nations is hot with you, with these Babylonians, man. All these things is brewing up, and Jake around here enjoying life, man. And the Lord ready to move, man. He gonna see more you Jakes lose your life because you want to be in a joyful time, and this is not the time, man. Read this again. Isaiah 9 and 3. That has multiplied the nation and not increased the joy. Why? Because this ain't our land, man. It say they joy before thee according to the joy of harvest. And that's a beautiful thing just in itself, man. They joy before thee according to the joy in harvest, man. And the Lord called me to be one of the, like, I'm a learner. I'm a young brother that's learning. Damn, how beautiful this is, man. This is priceless, man. For the Lord to give you the calling, and now you a part of the fold at the moment. At the moment, brothers are part of the fold at the moment, man. Hey, but you can get moved out of this instantly, man. Real quick, the Lord can just take what you had. He can just take it, man. It say, and as men rejoice when they divide the spoil. So we're rejoicing in the harvest, man. Because the Lord is really moving. Hey, he's moving these chess pieces, man. And brothers be going hard doing lessons, man. Hard. You can't keep up with the videos, man. It's so many videos getting pumped out by Great Millstone. You got the brother, I'm a one out bar. You got these brothers from Men of Valor. Hey, videos is being put. You can't even keep up, man. You barely can keep up, man. It's hard, but they there, man. This is the harvest. This is what we're rejoicing in. Damn, that was a fire video. Man, every time you watch something, you learn something new, man. Or you hear a precept that you ain't had, man. This is the Lord. This is the sheep being fed, man. This is the joy we joy in, man. Brothers going hard in the truth, man. This is this second Ezra 14 and 13, and it reads, it say, now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. So the ones that's mourning, hey, we telling you, hey, just a little, hey, we all mourning together, but just a little while longer, man. We don't know when, we don't know how, but we know it's gonna happen. Just keep watching, man. Hey, just know the Lord. Matter of fact, let me read this. This is Isaiah 35 and 3. It reads, strengthen ye the weak hands and confirm the feeble knees. Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not, behold, your power will come with vengeance, even power that recompense. He will come and save you. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. This Isaiah 43 in verse 8. It say, bring forth the blind people that have ears, and Salaki, bring forth the blind people that have eyes, and the deaf that have ears, man. All we got to do is just stay feeding the sheep, man. Let them know, hey, we mourning with you. We mourning together, man. We supposed to be in a mournful state, man. We don't supposed to be happy about being in damn Babylon the Great, man. Going to work for these devils, man. Why should we be happy? We getting pennies on the dollar. Before we get our money, they already took out taxes, man. Hey, but what the Lord say, you will be subject to payments, man. You will be subject to payments. In the land of your captivity, you shall remember yourselves, but you still gonna be subject to payments, man. You still gotta, hey, even though I'm gonna give you the spirit back, I'm gonna wake you up and let you gonna know that who you are, you still gonna be subject to payments. You still gotta go work for these devils, man. You still gotta go pay your bills, man. Hey, Yahweh Shah said in Matthew 22, render to Caesar what is Caesar's, man. But render to the Lord what is the Lord's, man. So, though we got to go work, because we in captivity, hey, the Lord gave you the ears to hear, the eyes to see. Hey, do the work, man. Hey, render to you how about your mama shot what's theirs, man. Which is what? The harvest, man. We rejoicing in the harvest, man. That's it. Everything else, every time I go to work, man, y'all always tell me, why you always mean, man? Why you always mad? Hey, man, listen. Mind your fucking business, man. Don't worry about me. I come in this bitch and do my job. I do that bitch good and I leave, man. Don't worry about why I'm mean mugging. Just do what you do. This is back in second Ezra 14 and 13. It say, now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people. So first you gotta set your own house in order, man. And you can't set your house in order living in a joyful time, man. That's not Yahweh Shema Shah. Yahweh Shema Yahweh Shah when in no joyful time, man. He knew he had to go, he knew he came, he had to do something that was heavy, man. When was Yahweh Shah in a joyful time, man? When? Don't worry, I'll wait. What a precept at, man. Now therefore set that house in order. And he said, what be ye followers of Yahweh Shah, man? That's what we doing, right? Hebrews 2 and 16. He said he came to be the helper of his brother, man. Behooved him to be made like his brother. Because he knew his brother had to go through some of the same like things, man. But we don't have that lot like Yahweh Shah had, man. Our lot is way lighter than that. He said in Matthew 11 and 28, man. His yoke is easy and his burden is light, man. All we gotta do is follow the footsteps. But you gotta, hey, Luke 22 and 28. He said, ye are they that follow me in my temptation, man. What's the temptation of the Lord? Not being in the world, man. Not living in a damn joyful time, man. There's nothing joyful about this place, man. He said, now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people. First, you gotta set your own. You gotta be ready, man. You gotta eat the roll. You gotta learn. You gotta set your own house, which is your bowl, your body, man, your mind, man. You gotta set your mind in order first, because as Matthew 7 say, you can't get somebody else eye. You got something in yours, man. So it say now, therefore, set thy house in order and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. These are the ones that's in the mourning state too, man. They mourning. They don't know what to do. They don't know how they should move. Hey, that's why we got spiritual fathers, man, that taught us how to move, taught us how we should be. Hey, use the world and not abuse it, man. A person that's using the world and not abusing it, that's not a joyful state, man. That's you gotta you making deal with the Lord gave you to do, man. So you can do these lessons, man. You gotta stay motivated so you can feed the sheep, man. This is Ecclesiastes 21 in verse 20. A fool lifted up his voice with laughter, which I hear at the door right now. Jake just chilling. They're getting high, chilling, man. Like the Lord can't just send a hit, man. Ain't just around us all the time. Just wait on the Lord. Just waiting like, Lord, now? Can I do it now, Lord? Like the angel just waiting for the Lord to get him to go ahead, man, and send a hit, man. And Jake just laughing and playing, man. Like this is a game. A fool lifted up his voice with laughter, but a wise man do a scarce smile a little, man. Brothers get together. We have time when we together. Hey, but when you walk in your walk through the week, man, hey, it's real, man. Ain't nobody got nothing to laugh about, man. This thing is serious. The Lord sending hits all day, every day, all day, man. And you can easily lose your life. Or you can just wake up and not have the truth no more. Then what, man? You won't be joined then. You won't be relaxing then. But then you got some brothers that still think they in the truth, man. Right now. They still think, hey, the Lord got that spirit on them. They still think they in the truth, man. Right now. You don't see them. You don't hear them. But hey, it's a lot of them out there, man, that was in the truth. And then, hey, had the brother kept always say, hey, wisdom said, hey, come here, check this out. Let me talk to you for a minute. And just walk you on out. Next thing you know, you over there, man. That's wisdom. Hey, come here, let me talk to you for a minute. Hey, let's walk together and talk. Next thing you know, you over there, man. Wisdom to just walk you on out the door, and you over there now. But you still think you in the truth, though. That's how cold the Lord is, man. Jake wanted to try to be in the world, and hey, of course we gotta work. Of course we gotta pay bills. The Lord set up that way, man. You gotta feed the sheep. You gotta have internet to teach the truth, man. But to be in the world and to be of the world is two different things, man. This is Proverbs 15 and 30. It reads, it said the light of the eyes rejoiceth the heart. Because of what? The truth, man. because of the truth. Like, man, the Lord gave me this. Like, this is precious, man. This is precious. It said, the light of the eyes rejoiceth the heart, and a good report maketh the bones fat. Watching these Jakes, man, they don't got no good report, man. Their report is wicked, man. Everything they have done. That's why the Lord say he in Acts 17:30 that he winked at our ignorance, man. But now commandeth all men everywhere to repent, man. Because hey, the light of the eye rejoiceth the heart, and a good report maketh the bones fat, man. Hey, as it said was that Revelations 14 and 15, 14 and 13, I think it is. Your works follow you, man. So if the Lord gave you this spirit, man, to do the work, he gave you the calling. We don't know who the elect is. Hey, and if you did know, you wouldn't do the work, man. So nobody know. This will make you go harder, man. That's why Paul said, Colossians 3 and 12, put on therefore as the elect, man. You're supposed to go hard for this truth. This is our first love. Revelation 4 and 5, man. This is our first love, man. You're supposed to love doing this, not doing it because you know you don't get a reward. You're supposed to love doing it because this is our beauty, man, that was cast down to the earth. So while Jake running around here want to enjoy life, man, we on the bottom, man. This is Proverbs 14 and 13. It reads, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness, man. It say, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful. Me and the brother talk about this every Sunday, man. Every Sunday, me and the brothers from the camp, we get together, we go shoot pool. Hey, at the end of the night, man, we be, damn, back to the plantation, man. Back to this bullshit ass week, man. It say, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful. Because you know it's going to end, man. And the end of that mirth is heaviness, man. Why? Because after Saturday, Saturday is the main, that's our, hey, that's our golden day of the week, man. Saturday. Then we got Sunday. At the end of Sunday night, when the bowling alley closed, me and the brothers in the parking lot talking for a little bit, it's over after that, man. It's back to the work week, back to the plantation, man. Heaviness. This is a cold precept. They say, even in laughter, we be enjoying ourselves, man. But we still thinking, damn, we gotta go back to this damn plantation, man. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness, man. Jake running around here playing games, man. This is man. I had another precept. Okay, this is Psalms 126 and 5. Man, Jake, man. It reads, it say, they that sow in tears shall reap in joy. So, hey, we sowing not mourning, man. We sowing not mourning. But it say what? They that sow in tears shall reap in joy, man. So if the Lord keep the spirit on you to endure unto the end, happy are you, man. Right now, we're in a sorrowful state, we're in a mournful state, but we doing the work. The Lord got you here doing the work, man. And this is more important than anything you can ever dream of, man. This is most important. They say this is our first love, man. So, Psalm 126 and 5. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy, man. And we teaching the word, hey, mournfully, man. We rejoicing, but it's mournfully, man, because we're on the bottom. The Lord said in Hebrews 8, we ain't gonna have to do this no more, man. If you make it to the kingdom, if you want to be let men and get that crown. Hey, and overall in the kingdom period, we ain't gonna have to teach nobody, man. It's gonna all be instilled in us, man. It's gonna be programmed in you, man, to not never go off again. So we doing this, loving it willingly, but we still mourning, man. We're on the bottom. It say, they that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weeping, he that goeth forth and weeping, bearing precious seed. Let me read this again. It's verse 5. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weeping, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. Your sheaves is what it said when you bind up. When you look at the word of it, mean to bind up your grains or whatever you harvesting. So, cause that's being part of the harvest, man. You a shepherd, part of the harvest. So it say, he that goeth forth and weeping. Hey, we weeping, but we still going to do the work, man. He that go and you got Jake telling me, no, the one Jake telling me, no, he can't come. Came up a couple years ago, so he can't do this. He said, cause his boss gonna see him. Okay, he said, yeah, I make thousands of dollars a week. I can't. He said, man, I respect y'all for what y'all doing, but I can't do this because my boss see me, man. He thinking about what his fucking boss gonna if his boss see him out there, man. It say he that goeth forth and weeping, bearing precious seed, man, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. Beautiful, man. This is and we know we got to deal with these things, man. The Lord said we got to deal with them. This is Ezekiel 2:8. It said, but thou son of man, hear what I say unto thee, be not thou rebellious like the rebellious house, open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. This is a part of the lot, man. This is a part of the truth. Of course, it's gonna be sweet, but it's a lot of bitter, man. Your family, some of your family ain't gonna make it. You're gonna get rejected by your family. You're gonna be hated. The Lord say, hey, they hated me, they're gonna hate you. They persecute me, they're gonna persecute you. Okay, if they didn't listen to my words, so they ain't gonna listen to yours neither. But go anyway and give them warning. So we know the Lord gave us lamentation, mournings, and woes, man. Look at all our forefathers, man. Job 8:8 say, hey, search out thy forefathers, man. They shall tell thee. Your ass should not be in a joyful state, man. Period. These niggas out there, man. Jake, wow, they got that shoot firecracker. These niggas, wow, man. This is Revelation 10 and verse 9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand, and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter, man. And this is the truth, man. Hey, that's why I put this chick Fantasia got a song called Bittersweet, man. This truth is bittersweet, man. But overall, it's sweet, man. Because if you endure, if the Lord give you the strength to endure, man. Let me read this. This is Second Ezra, verse 14. Let me see. No, maybe 13. It's Second Ezra 13 and verse. I'm gonna start at 15. Because this is bittersweet. But in the end, it's gonna be sweet, man. It say, show me now yet the interpretation of this dream. For as I conceive in my understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. For they that were not left were in heaviness. Now understand all the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them and to those that are left behind. Therefore are they coming to great perils and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. Yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world and not to see the things that happen in the last days. You want to be here to see these things play out, man. You want to be here. The Lord said he's going to cover his elect, man. So you want to be here in Jacob's trouble to see the things play out, man. It say, yet is it easier, 2 Ezra 13 and 20, yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world and not to see the things that happen in the last days. Hey, and we know Ezra and John, Jeremiah, Isaiah, they all saw these things, man. They all saw them, man. It say, and he answered unto me and said, the interpretation of the vision shall I show thee, and I will open unto thee the thing that thou hast required. What is that? Matthew 13 and 17. Hey, blessed are your eyes for you see, right? Because there's been many prophets that want to see these things, like with their own eyes, not knowing they was gonna be back in this time again to see these things, man. It said the interpretation of vision shall I show thee, and I will open unto thee the thing that thou hast required. Whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind. This is the interpretation. He that shall endure the peril in that time have kept himself. It say they that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. Now that sound backwards according to the rapture doctrine. This sound backwards, man. It say he that shall endure the peril in that time have kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. Knowing this, therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. This is the meaning of the vision, whereas thou sawest a man coming up from the midst of the sea, which is Yahushua, when he cracked them clouds, them chariots, flying as birds. It said the same is he whom God the highest have kept a great season, because Yahushua sitting next to Yahweh, waiting for him to give him the go ahead. It say, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. Hey, that's that Ezekiel 24, man. Ezekiel 25 and 14. He said he's going to give his men them spiritual powers, man. It say, the same is he whom power the highest have kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind, man. That's when the elect gonna be the elect, man. That's when the hopeful elect gonna be the elect with them spiritual powers, man. And that's when they gonna wreak havoc on the earth, man. So, why, hey, to be in a joyful time now is not the time, man. The Lord got a time and a place for all that to take place, man. And this is not the time, man. So while Jake won about living comfortable, being at ease, the Lord is finna terrify you, man, through dreams and visions. Let me get a couple of you brother precepts. Beautiful, man. The Lord is, hey, Jake just really, and it just be vexing, man, to see Jake like this. But it's okay, because that's their lot, man. Our lot is to stay diligent and do what we got to do, man, for the harvest, man. We rejoicing in the harvest. This is Occupy Till I Come, Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. It is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. This is not ours, man. The Lord's Son is here for a correction, man. We are to be corrected and fall in order, man. This is our Taveri, servant of Yahushua, Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely your pressure make a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Yeah, man. Yeah, beautiful. This is our Taveri, servant of Yahushua, Zephaniah 2 and 2. It said, before the creep bring forth, before the day passes the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Hey, matter of fact, I was finna go right there too. This is Zechariah actually. It's Zechariah chapter 2 in verse 6. It say, ho ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, said the Lord Yahweh. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heavens, saith the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, deliver thyself. And Jake love to try to say Esau. They never come up asking about Ammon and Moab. It's always about Edom. Why Edom can't be saved? The Lord say, deliver thyself, O Zion. Why you want about the heathens? They don't care about you. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. The point I want to make is verse 6. Zechariah 2 and 6. Ho, ho, come forth, flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord Yahweh. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of heaven, saith the Lord. So, just like in Micah 2 and 10, when it said, arise ye in the port, but this is not your rest, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Come out of this place, man. Come out of this place. In Zechariah 2 and 6, ho, ho, come forth, flee from the land of the north. It said, for I have spread you abroad, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Come out of this place, man. Hey, because physically, Revelation 11 and 12, man. Revelation 18, Isaiah 26 and 20. You're going to get beamed up out of here, man. But you got to come out of here mentally first, man. That's why I tell you in Romans chapter 12, it say, Romans 12 and 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of power. So you got to spiritually come out of this place first, man. That's the Lord giving you the calling. He's opening you up, man, to that spiritual realm, man. He say he stand at the door and knock, right? Hey, so you mentally, spiritually, emotionally come out of this place, and Lord willing, eventually you're going to physically come out of this place, man. The brother put up Occupy Till I Come, Baruch 4 and 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh, for thy enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck. Beautiful precept. Beautiful. Hey, so Lord was edifying. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Bahashim Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well, who are the apostles and elders over all of Israel, whether you can accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Ark and pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world. We don't hope for the elect. And shalom to the Akwal who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. Hey, the water for the precepts, the water for tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Shah continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. Until next time, I say shalom, wa abba. The water for tuning in.